That's what I'm going to be doing. Spring flowers for my shady area. I'm Holly.
Drew here.
I'm Jerry.
It's wet. It's 53 degrees, but I got to get some tomato plants done. And it's cloudy, and it's been raining here in Texas for days, which is good. I'm not complaining. Never complain about the rain. But I mean, I say never, but I guess if it got really bad for a long time, I'd probably complain because I'm a complainer. Today I have to plant the field. I have to start there because this year we'll be putting tomatoes up there because we have to alternate. That's the next area on the alternation for the tomatoes. So I will be putting tomatoes in up there today, and then I'm gonna get started this morning since it's really early. It's around 8:30. It's not extremely early, but it's early. Yesterday I had a family day, so I had a day off. It's been a while since I've actually had a day off from my regular job and from the farm. So I took the day off and enjoyed it. It was raining anyways. Really couldn't do much. I mean, it was really raining yesterday, so wasn't nothing I could do. So might as well enjoy my grandbabies. This morning I'm going to be doing this. It's my shade plant area for my spring flowers. That's what I'm going to be doing. Spring flowers for my shady area. So here we go. Video is not going to be great, but we're going to get it done. So let's do it, guys. We'll not be able to film tons of time lapses because it's wet out here. Once it dries up a little bit, I'll get some time lapses in so you can see what we're doing. And periodically I'll stop and show you my progress. Yeah, let's do it. Ten minutes in, doing good. So I'm not moving as fast as I hoped, but I am moving. I've spent 2 hours already and I've got a lot done. I'll show you what I got. This bed goes all the way around the tree, all the way to here. And I'm working on this area. So it's the last little bit. Okay, so 2.5 hours, we are done. I have finished the bed. This is a partial shade to shade, all these plants. Except for the grasses, they're probably full sun. I really didn't check on those. I have frosted explosion in here. But there's areas that get sun, so I kind of put them where the sun was. But it's partial. It's Texas. They'll be okay. I will show you what we have. This is foxglove. We have quite a few in there of the foxglove. That's what it looks like. It'll look different as it grows. This is liatris. It was a bulb. I have eucalyptus all the way throughout here, especially in the shaded areas. Frosted explosion. And a lot of bachelor's buttons. So these are my sweet peas. They're growing really well. See them everywhere. A little bit down, a lot more to go. We got to get busy. Drew's up in the field getting the dirt ready for the tomatoes. It'll be much easier. All I'll do is put down the fabric and just put the tomatoes down and they go in. Here it was a little bit different because I had to stagger what went where because there was 3 or 4 different kinds. So, but otherwise, the tomatoes should be pretty easy. So we got our first roll in. It was pretty hard. Okay, and the raking, we got the raking done. We just kind of go over it one time with the tiller, and we don't really just till until we've learned that you're just wasting your time and energy because you're just going to be putting them in the holes and you just need that hole to be clean. So we do it as we go. To lay down the fabric, this is how I did it. So we're reusing fabric that we had last year. I put it right here and I start rolling it out, and then it ended up right here, and then we did another roll right there, and then a very piece on the back. We're learning as we go, and we're saving a lot of money reusing our fabric this year, so we took it up. We did, however, get a few pins out of the ground from where we had the flowers last year. So I got about 10 of those. Thought I had them all, but I didn't. So now we will stagger. I call it stagger one step. That's just what I call it, and it's where you do a tree. and you plant them that far apart for each other. I try to keep them around 2 feet apart for my tomato plants so that we have plenty of room to harvest and they have plenty of room to grow so they don't get too crowded.
I think she's 100% right. Yeah, you're 100% right on the tilling for sure. Don't go crazy. There's no need. And I don't know what I found right there. Does that look like a knuckle to anybody? Or so? It does. It's really weird. Look, doesn't that look like a knuckle or an elbow? Look, not kidding. Huh. Whatever. There you go.
You're always playing.
I have nothing to say, I guess.
So these hoes I will not be using, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to work around it. This is how I will do my holes. I will go 1, take a whole step over here, 2, take a step over here, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And it goes like that all the way down. If you want to watch somebody burn hose, which is very boring, I have other films where I'm burning hose. Go check them out. On my trike with my plants. Let's get to work. Out in the sound. Lots of good.
You're just being nice because I'm helping you plant.
Yep. Fun? Okay, so we got them in. At the end, we got a few cherries in, not a lot. So, and I don't like my cherries to be as close as the rest of them. They just grow so fast and so quick, and they put on a lot of foliage. So they get crowded really easy. I did put them on the end of this bed, but the next bed will be all cherries, and they will be spaced out more than this because, like I say, they grow really quickly and they have lots of foliage. This right here is the cherries, and they only go to about right here. All of these are the Phoenix. They're a new brand. They are Drew's pick for the year. They're supposed to be really heat tolerant, so hopefully those turn out really well. We usually have great success with tomatoes, so I'm not really worried about it. But it's beautiful. We did a good job. We only got 1 roll in today, but we're taking our time this year. We're early anyways. It's just March, and if we have a freeze, we'll have to cover. So we don't want to overdo ourselves and jump the gun. But they look good. Yay, the farm. Here we come. Spring market date mark. It is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Tomatoes are in. Drew, the tomatoes are in! Last thing I have to do is get the sprinkler, get it set up, and we are done for the day here on the farm. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time here on the farm.